Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Punch Podcast, episode 7, lucky number 7. Today, we're watching Ribas versus Namajunas. Man, one day I won't butcher the name immediately in the intro. Namajunas, Rose Namajunas. Either way, we're watching Ribas versus Rose, and I don't really know many people on this card, but I do know that somebody got bit tonight. Somebody got bit, like Mike Tyson style on the bicep, got bit tonight, guys. What's Tarush? What am I smoking on? Fun tobacco. That's what I usually call it. You know what I'm smoking on. What's up, DV Sanjay? Yeah, but somebody got bit, guys. Yeah, you could see the marks. Literally, you could see the marks on the bicep. And it looked like the smallest mouth ever. It looked like the smallest mouth. It was like this big. But let me restart this ESPN app here, because it's not working. But how are y'all doing? Are y'all watching the fights? I hope so, because anytime it's a fight night, I always say this. Anytime it's a fight night and I don't know any of the names, it's always the best cards. So, like Ribas here, let's do a little bit of research, guys. I have no idea who this chick is. I know who Rose is. Didn't she win her last fight against Wei Li, I believe? It has been a while. But no, that was not her last. Okay, so she won to Wei Li by KO, and then to split decision. And then she fought Carla Esparza and lost by decision. And then she lost to Farrat by decision as well. Okay. So, she's coming off a 2-fight loss right now. So, let's go look at the other chick, because that's who I'm really interested in. Because I know Rose is probably going to win this. Like, they just threw this chick at her, right? No, she's 12-4. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's see who this Ribas chick is. Guys, no preparation for this podcast today. No preparation at all. I'm going in this. I want to see who this is. Okay, so she lost to Macy Barber. That's the only name I really know. Okay. So I'm assuming this is going to be a banger then. That's why they put it as a fight night. They don't just put something as a fight night for no reason. So who else we got? We got Billy Quantenario and Yusuf Zahal walking out. Then after that, we got Peyton Talbot and Cameron Samayan. Edmund Shabazin, I remember that guy. AJ Dobson, nice name, dude. Carl Williams, Justin Tafa. Isn't this a dude, Justin Tafa? What's his name? Two Evases? No, there's something. There's something with this guy that I do not know. But it was very interesting, believe me. He stepped in for his brother on short notice, I believe. Joint. Yeah, you know it. I can say that. I know I can say that on YouTube. I can say joint, right? I don't know if I could say the W word. I don't know. I could probably say both. You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm smoking weed. That's it. I've broken the rules of YouTube. I don't give a shit anymore. We are watching people get kicked in the head. I'm smoking a joint. I've said fun tobacco for way too long now. So Justin Tafa, I think he stepped in for his brother on short notice or something. Who else we got fighting? Carl Williams. I feel like I've seen this guy before. Doesn't he knock people out cold? No, it doesn't look like it. Like I said, guys, I did not prepare for this at all, but I think that's the most fun. Oh, this dude is on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fight winning streak at least. Okay, no. He's only had one title fight against Jason Butchinger. Why does that not ring a bell to me? Like, UFC belt? I mean, that would make sense, right? Whatever. So this dude is fucking shit up. He's 9-1, and we got Tafa 7-3. What is this? What's the weight class here? Heavyweight. Oh, okay. So the next fight, heavyweight fight. Damn, Carl Williams looks like Debo off of Friday. That's why you enjoy fight nights, because any fight can be a banger. Yeah, and these guys, don't forget, they're not getting paid a lot of money. A lot of people like to complain about fighter pay, but the less these guys get paid, the more they want to knock each other out, which is always a good thing. But especially these heavyweights, man. But you never know. It could be the flyweights that go to town, or it could be someone gets bitten and then now that dude got cut immediately. I think before the decision was even like read, they cut him. I think I'm missing the fight right now. I am absolutely missing the fight. Let me refresh this page real quick, guys. But I've said it a million times. I think all of the fights that you have no idea who they are, you should probably watch them. Like, watch the prelims. Why wouldn't you watch the prelims? What do I think of Mike Tyson and Jake Paul? Oh, man, I think so many things about it. I think Mike is going to win because there's nothing you could do against that. But, God, at the same breath, like, he's 57, Jake is 27. I have a whole video, like, looking at Mike's shadow boxing, by the way, if you guys want to go watch that. But I guess I'll run through it again here. Jake, he's so much younger. He's capable of learning, but no amount of learning in this amount of time can equal to Mike Tyson's experience. So, that I don't know. There's so many things that equal out that I don't know. Like, I don't think the experience is gonna be enough for Jake Paul. I think that's one of the biggest things is Mike Tyson's been moving his head, moving his body, punching people for way longer than Jake's even been alive. Like, Mike Tyson's been fighting since he was 16. And I think that was, 15 years? And then Jake was born? Like, that's a whole lot of boxing experience before that kid was even alive. But he's good. You can't deny that. He's good. Tyson's head movement, another thing I talked about in my video. I think you guys should pay attention to this. If you think anything about the Mike Tyson thing, watch how Jake punches whenever he's boxing. It's all from right here. He looks like a fucking rock'em sock'em robot. From the shoulders. You can see immediately whenever he's about to punch. He goes with the shoulder first, arm follows, right? Bah, boom, boom, boom. Now, if you guys are watching on camera, Mike Tyson has explained many a times that he doesn't look at you in your eyeballs. He looks at you or your chest. Why does he do this? So he can see your movements before you throw your punch. So Jake, I feel like this is going to be a big thing of Jake trying to load up with these punches and hit Mike. But Mike's going to see it coming because he's trained himself his whole career to watch somebody's chest. And Jake just starts throwing these shots like rock'em sock'em robots. Like, that's honestly the best example for it. So I think that's one of the biggest things is how Jake he unloads those flurries. Even if you see on the mitts, on the bag, he does the same thing every time. And the training is another big thing. Mike's training has been consistent throughout all of the years, and Jake's it's pretty terrible. I mean, he has good power, but his coaches don't really tell him to use defense. He just has his way with people, I guess. Like, he hasn't had to really use his defense too much. And his defense is trash. He doesn't put his hand back up to his face after he punches. He has a really big problem with that. And fighting Mike Tyson, man, you think you're going to get away with this amateur boxing shit with Mike Tyson? Maybe, I guess, because he's 57. So this is why it's... Oh, God, it's such a equation. I do want to say Mike, though, because of the experience. What am I smoking? Smoking a joint. I don't know what this strain is called. Maybe, I think it's literally called Mermaid something, you know. You know, they always got the fun names. Gotta love it. Yeah. I love how that's the most asked question right now in the live stream. By the way, guys, if you guys are watching the live stream later on, we have Instagram lives every Saturday, sometimes Friday, and we do these podcast lives. I need some water. Thank God I have 3. Boom. Alright, we got Youssef Zahal is getting announced right now. He's the favorite versus, I think, Edmund Shabazian. No, that's not the fight yet. Who else? I'll let you know in a second. But Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, happening in Texas. I think it's stupid no matter what. No matter what, I don't think it's a fight that should happen. Like, does anybody really want to see this fight? I think I might go watch it live, but that doesn't mean I want it to happen. Like, we might, you know what? We might watch some Jake highlights after this, because I really don't know what he looks like. I watched the Anderson Silva fight, and the Ben Askren fight, and the Tyron Woodley fight. That's it. And that's only because I know those guys. Alright, you know what? Let's watch this fight. I feel like it's going to be a banger. These guys look so calm. I don't know what the other guy's name is yet. Alright, we got Quanton. Oh, fuck, man. We're going to call this dude Billy. Billy's in the black, and Zahala's in the red. Billy's putting on the pressure. Good leg kick. What are they? Featherweights? Okay, here we go. And what do you guys think about the Roadhouse movie with Conor in it? I thought that was actually, I can't say good, but it was good enough for a fighting movie. Conor, you know, he's not the best actor, but he kind of just was himself, so it wasn't really acting. We got Billy pressuring. He's been in the center of the octagon the entire time right now. But Roadhouse, it has like no story to it, but if you want to watch a bunch of fight scenes, perfect movie for you. And Conor McGregor's ass cheeks are out in it 100% of the time. I don't think there's one scene in Roadhouse where Conor McGregor isn't completely naked. And he's fighting people naked. Honestly, you know what? Roadhouse isn't too bad of a movie. I'd watch it again. It's a realistic movie. They got the fight scenes on point there. And I think it was the first movie that Conor's been in, which blows my mind. What's up, Raccoon? Man, you changed your name again. God, man, you changed your name like fucking police are looking for you, man. And your profile picture too. I'd never know if you didn't say it was you. What's up, man? You watching the fights right now? What'd you think about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson? That's what we were talking about a second ago. Roadhouse, my final thoughts about it. It's a good movie if you want to watch a bunch of fight scenes, but it's not a good movie for like a Rocky type story where you're going to watch another. If there's a Roadhouse Part 2, they better do a better job with the story. I feel like they tried a love interest. They tried the villain arc. They tried every single like classic movie plot and then finished none of them. Like they just started every single plot in the movie and then quit them all. You're scared if Mike gets knocked out, you're out of $60. Dude, how about this? Don't be scared about it, because I wouldn't be upset if I bet on Mike Tyson and lost. Because he's Mike Tyson, man. Imagine betting on Jake and winning. I'd rather lose all the money. I'd rather just bet on Mike, make myself feel better. But how do you think he's going to win? You think he's just going to win because he's a badass, or you got a breakdown like I do? Because I think one thing I didn't mention is the head movement. The head movement of Mike is something that I don't think any human has figured out completely. Like, he's a fucking monster. And Jake, he keeps getting backed up all the time. In every fight I see him get backed up. At least once or twice. And, man, once you get into the ropes like that, the clinch isn't going to be a good thing for you. Like we just saw. Somebody just got bit, fucking an hour or two ago. Mike will bite the shit out of somebody in the clinch. Especially this young kid that's got a lot of energy. Mike will bite the shit out of you, man. He'll hold your arm. Oh, I think Billy over here just got dropped. I'm not sure, though. Have I seen Roadhouse? Yeah, I was just talking about that. I thought, pretty good movie. Bad story. The story wasn't that good. But I liked the acting. I liked the fight scenes. Jake Gyllenhaal killed it. Jake Gyllenhaal killed it better than Conor did. He killed that role. But honestly, I liked it. I watched it the day it came out. I didn't even know it came out. I just saw it on Prime Video. I was like, hey, I'll watch it. Great movie. I'd recommend it. One of the best fighting movies I've ever seen. If I had to rank fighting movies, I've never even thought about it like this. There's so many of them out there, but I'd probably say Rocky's number one. And then I got to go with Creed after that. All the other ones are fucking There's something about those movies, and then I'll put Roadhouse at 3. Those are my top 3 fighting movies. Never Back Down's good, but I don't remember it too much. Yeah. Roadhouse is good, though. I'm missing another one. Can I count John Wick? No, because they kind of killed... Oh, whoa. Zahal has got Billy over here in a mean rear naked choke. He's thinking about tapping. He's thinking about tapping right now. 16 seconds left. Now it's a neck crank. Oh, man, he needs to fight that one hand. Oh, no, he said, fuck that, I'm just going to punch him in the face. I like this guy. Okay, so I could tell he was about to tap, but then he saw he had 16 seconds left. You have Southpaw there for you? What do you mean? I'm confused, brother. What's up, Fernandez? You're from Argentina. What's it like there? I heard Argentina is a beautiful place. Lots of hills and green land. I'd love to go there. I'd love to travel all over the place. But I heard it's like very, very nice landscape there in Argentina. And y'all got those like fancy buildings, right? With all the arches on it and shit. Oh, South Park the movie? That's your favorite fighting movie? Man, if you can count that, sure, fuck it. If you can count South Park as a fighting movie, never watched it, but I'll count John Wick then. Yeah, but Rocky, there's no beating Rocky, man. Even though it's a old-ass movie, it's a good-ass movie. Oh, Southpaw the movie. Dude, you had me fucking confused for like 3 minutes now. Yes, that's the, Eminem was supposed to be the lead actor for that movie, right? I don't know. Let's search that up. I don't want to be given false information right now. Southpaw movie. Yeah, but I have a feeling Eminem was supposed to be in that. No, Jake Gyllenhaal is the same guy. Okay, I've watched this movie. I know what this movie is. Yo, this is the one where he kills a dude accidentally, right? 50 Cent's in this movie? Oh, shit. I know what I'm doing when I get off this podcast. I'm watching Southpaw. I feel like I've watched this already, though. Hoppy, Maureen Hope. None of these names are really ringing a bell, though. Man, Jake Gyllenhaal, he just does every fighting movie, huh? He don't give a shit. But I feel like I have watched this. Alright, let's get back to the fights that are actually happening. I think I might be missing them. I am. Alright. 4 minutes and 6 seconds into round 2. We got Zahal over here just manhandling Billy. That sucks for him. Is he getting an armbar? Nope. Triangle? Nope. Man, swing and a miss with both. Yeah, but Zahal here looks like he's just on another level. He's about to get that rear naked choke again. Oh, he almost lost the back, but then gets right back on, puts the hooks in. Yeah, it's over. Even if it's not over yet, if it goes for another round, this dude has complete control over Billy right now. He's got body triangle, and now Billy's trying to fight the hands. He looks exhausted. This is going to be over soon. He's going to get choked out soon. And he's got 3 minutes to work. Oh, no, sir. That's not good for you. Yep, he's about to get choked out. About to flatten him out. He's under the neck. Tap. There it is. I told you guys, it'd be over soon. I can tell because the way he was flailing with his arms, he wasn't calm anymore. Oh, man, he's depressed over it. Yeah. Yeah, the sad part is he was in the same position at the end of round 1, and he couldn't adjust. That probably makes the defeat even worse, is that he had no idea how to fix it. Is it Boxing at Night Growling? Raja, what the hell are you talking about? Is it Boxing Tonight? No, I'm watching UFC Fight Night. Do they have different shorts? They got these weird patterns on it now. That tells you how much I pay attention. Oh, man. But Billy, he was obviously spent. And Zahal, he just stood up like it was nothing. Okay. I've seen a lot of people are complaining about these fights at the Apex, but honestly, I got no problem with it. Like I said, all of these fights, what's wrong with it, man? You just get to watch all of these fighters figure out if they're gonna fucking do this shit for a living or not. Like, Conor McGregor was in Cage Warriors before he was in the UFC. And if you watch these people while they're, like, coming up, it's going to be so much better whenever they actually get big. You're an OG fan. But who else do we got after this? I know I already said it, but let's see. Already done with Billy. Alright, after this we got Peyton Talbot, who's 7-0. Oh, shit. Okay, let's see if he can keep that. And then Cameroon Samayan. So, what I like to do whenever I see an undefeated fighter is I like to look at their opponent first. So, that way I don't get like, oh wow, he's undefeated, he's going to win this fight. Let's look at the other guy first. He's coming off of a loss to Christian Rodriguez. But he's got wins before that. I don't know any of these guys. But if he's just coming off one loss, that sucks for him because he was undefeated out. Yeah, he's 9-1. Oh, damn. So this is actually a really good fight. So let's look at the other guy. Brandon Talbot, right? Right. Okay, it's tripping out. Peyton Talbot. There we go. I called you Brandon. My bad, bro. He's a switch stance. And the other guy is Southpaw. 5 KOs and 1 sub. So only one of his fights has gone to a decision. Yo, that's crazy. Okay. 5'10", 136. Definitely out of his weight class here. He is won against Cortez, Rivas, Jimenez. I don't know any of these guys. Oh, this was a Contender Series. Okay. His first actual UFC event was Fight Night versus Allen versus Craig. Okay. Okay, man. Doesn't really tell me much about either of these guys other than the other dude lost. But confidence like that, whenever you're undefeated, it can go two ways for you. It can go very, very badly because, you know, you could lose and then it's over from there. Like, imagine if Khabib lost, like, 27-1. His whole GOAT status, anybody calling Khabib the GOAT would be gone. Everybody be like, no, he's not the GOAT, he lost. Like, imagine if he lost to McGregor. But no. See, Diaz, I always use this example. If you have a fighter that always loses, but still manages to win, you know, win the crowd over, that's the best type of fighter you can be. That way you have no pressure on you. Even if you lose, the people still want to see you fight. That Nate Diaz, well, not Tony Ferguson anymore. Because, you know, fucking sadly. Alright, let's see who's walking out. Come on, ESPN. I feel like I say that all the time. Honestly, the best fight on this card might be Namajunas. Namajunas. Yeah, there we go. That's how you pronounce that. That probably might be the best fight. I think she's going to knock her out. Head kick. Ford, what's up, brother? Junie cakes are undisputed. Oh, man. You know, I don't even have to know that it's you. I just have to see the fucking words Junie cakes and I know it's you. You watching the fight night right now? I know this is probably like the least hyped card that I've ever did a podcast on yet, but we see more finishes on these fight nights than we do, you know, an actual named card most of the time. Like I was saying, I think Ribas versus Namajunas is going to be the best one. Maybe this Shibaizen fight. Oh, but we got Justin Tafa too. And we got this undefeated Peyton Talbot. You know what? This is actually looking like a good card. Peyton Talbot. Let's see if he can keep that O. Not today? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it, bro. Yeah, I can never miss a fight night, man. I love watching the fights, no matter what. I don't even care if they're just amateur, you know, nobodies. That's why I like watching it, because, like, Ilia Topuria, for example, he wasn't a nobody, but now that, or Sean Strickland, he's a better example. Sean Strickland, like, he just fought his way up. And imagine seeing Sean Strickland go from, being on fight nights to being the champ. That's why I like watching, the start of these fighters' careers. Before they have all the money and, don't train anymore. The BMF belt, Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje. Oh my God. I gotta talk about that every single podcast until that comes out. Because I'm probably gonna have something different to say. I want to search this up. Who has Justin Gaethje fought recently? I know it was a bunch of... he fought Poirier... And who else? I gotta see this. Justin Gaethje. I think his last fight was against Poirier. I do believe. Okay, it's bringing up Southpaw again. That's great. Come on. There we go. Justin Gaethje. Man, I need to get a Jamie like Joe Rogan has. That way I don't gotta search this up myself. Okay. Every time I search up something, it says, every time I search up a fight, it says it gets canceled. Like, 2024, UFC 300, Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway. It says it's canceled. Man, fuck you. He fought Fiev and won. I need to watch that fight. A decision. A Justin Gaethje fight went to a decision? When the hell does that ever happen? Okay. Got Charles Oliveira, who won. Michael Chandler. Okay. So let's go from whenever Khabib won. Now he won against Tony. Justin won against Chandler. He lost to Oliveira. He won against Fiev in a decision. And then knocked out Poirier. Ooh, you know what? Now, what has Max Holloway done recently? Because I thought Gaethje was a lot more active than that. It's like one fight per year. In 2023, I know he fought the Zombie. Yeah, alright, he fought Arnold Allen before that. Decision. 2022. He fought Volkanovski. Volkanovski again. No. Kattar. Yo, Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar. That tells you all you need to know. If Justin can't hit Max hard enough, which that's very possible that he can, man, I think Max Holloway will run circles around him. And people aren't giving Max Holloway his credit. Then he fought Volk, and okay. Man, you know what? I'm really thinking about this a different way now. Gaethje doesn't have too much of an advantage. I mean, Max Holloway is that guy. When has Max Holloway ever been knocked down? But Justin Gaethje is like, he hits like a truck, Khabib says. So, we'll see about that. Who is the BMF? Justin Gaethje, 2 title fight wins. Max Holloway, 5. 19 knockouts for Justin with 11 for Max. 2 submissions for both. And performance awards, Justin Gaethje has 12 and Max Holloway has 10. Yeah, they're definitely they're definitely bad motherfuckers for sure. I think I kind of side towards Max Holloway in this fight. AJ Petroviel as how to just feint people with hard punch and not to kill them. Man, are you Mike Tyson? What do you mean by that? Rephrase that question without all the killing people shit. Are you saying how you should feint for a hard punch without killing somebody? Very interesting question, brother. I'll just do a more constructive question here. How do you feint for power punches? You need to set up something on the same side of your body or the same strike. For example, like across to the body. This would set up across to the face because it's the same body mechanics. Or cross to the body, left hook to the head. Feinting with hard punches, you have to think about this beforehand. Perfect example is Justin Gaethje versus Poirier. You feint with the right hand, you go over with the high kick, that knocks Poirier out. You can't just try to throw your power punches out there. You have to feint with preferably the opposite side of your body that you're about to throw. And I say this because if you're trying to feint with one side of your body and strike with the other, it's only rare cases like Justin Gaethje where you throw the cross and then throw the same side high kick. But most of the time it'll be you, like I said, you cross to the body, left hook to the head. And then whenever you do want to go in with that power shot, you feint with the cross to the body, go in with the left hook. Crosses distance. I don't know if that answers your question, but there you go, bro. So they're showing the highlights here. Peyton Talbot is definitely a striker. He starts aggressive. And he fights at his range. Interesting. That's what the card here says. Yeah, he looks like he's a KO artist. Alright, he's warming up. I see a lot of feints from him already. Throwing punches. Okay. I actually want this guy to win. I want to see him undefeated. Oh, it does answer your question? I'm glad, brother. And then who else do we got here? We got Cameron Samian. And his nickname is MSP. It's like MVP, but Wish Edition. Peyton Talbot. I like when guys don't have a nickname. I know that might like sound boring and shit, but they just go in there ready to KO like Nate Diaz. You don't need a nickname. I tell you what, if you guys are listening at home, what the fuck kind of tattoos does Peyton Talbot have? Shamayan here has some good knockouts too from these highlights. Oh, good ground control, ground and pound. Yeah. Like I said, I like watching these fight nights because you never know what's going to happen. It's like a mystery box. But who else is on that card again? We got Turkashane and, what's his name? Charles Oliveira fighting, right? Right? I think so. And Alex Pereira is going to fight on UFC 301 as well as UFC 300 if he doesn't get, knocked out cold by Jamal Hill. They don't even have that officially on there yet. But I've seen that everywhere at this point. Yeah. I mean, Alex Pereira, who the fuck has Jamal Hill even fought? I don't even know who this guy is. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no clue who the hell Jamal Hill is. He only has one loss, though. Okay. 2023, who did you fight, brother? Glover Teixeira. But a decision against Glover? Dude, come on now. What are you doing? I mean, how old is Glover? He's the best, right? He's a fucking great athlete, but he's old as shit. He won against Thiago Santos in round 4. I remember that Johnny Walker knockout. Paul Craig. Man, I don't know. Does he have any... How many submissions does he have? KO, 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 KO. Draw. Decision. What? So this dude isn't even a wrestler and he's talking all this shit? It's very interesting. Because I would expect this Jamal Hill dude to be a wrestler. I'm going to be honest, I had no clue who he was. Let me pull up his whole entire page now. Because this makes me very interested. Like, is this dude a striker? Does he really think that he's going to go in there and knock out Alex Pereira? Because I know he's been saying that, but that's not going to happen. Who the hell is this guy? Jamal Hill. Come on. Help me out, man. Record. Boom. I need to see this entire record to see how many submission wins he has. KO, overturned knee. Is that it? What does he have? 7 fights in the UFC? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, no, 9 fights in the UFC. What the fuck? Jamal Hill is a striker? He's never even submitted anybody. But he's got submitted before. Has he got knocked out before? No. I do not believe so. What? So Jamal Hill actually thinks he's going to knock out Alex Pereira, the kickboxer? That's funny. That's really funny, man. Before my phone dies, I'm gonna just turn this off real quick. We'll start this live stream up in the next fight. But now it's just me and you guys. So what have we talked about so far? We've talked about Roadhouse. We've talked about Conor. What else has happened? Ngannou got knocked out, but I feel like I've talked about that on episode 6 with O'Malley. I don't know if there's any more like breaking news. The Roadhouse movie was it was pretty big, honestly. I saw a lot of posts about it. Conor said he was going to be fighting again against Chandler, and who the fuck knows? Who knows if he's even telling the truth anymore? Like, how many times are you just going to listen to it? But either way, Conor. Oh yeah, there was a. Oh man, I hate talking about shit like this, but I'm gonna talk about it because he was on a fucking interview. He was twitching out. He was like doing coke twitches. So sad. I mean, he did just do a movie with a lot of late night shoots, so you know he was probably fucking hitting that snow bunny. But either way, sad to see. I don't think he's gonna win whatever fight he goes into. Like, he's just not focused. He's not the same McGregor. Like, that focused McGregor, that motivated McGregor, whatever the fuck mythical fighter you want to call it, that guy was a true definition of a mixed martial artist. The way that he talk and predict his fights. Man, motivated McGregor. That's what we need to watch after this. We need to watch Eddie Alvarez versus Conor McGregor. Yeah, come on, man. Put on a fucking show for me. Already forgot this dude's name. Peyton. Gonna be honest with you, dude. Don't like your name. Peyton Talbot versus Cameron. I don't like Cameron either. Wow. Two names I really don't like. No offense, but don't like it. So we got Peyton and Cameron. Which one do I dislike more? We'll go with that. That's gonna be my prediction. I think I dislike Cameron more. Wow, okay. This Peyton guy though, all of his highlights are very unique. He's got good wrestling. Man, you know what? I'm going with Peyton. Peyton's gonna win this. And the dude just looks so calm. And then we got Shamayan. Okay. You know what? I do want Peyton to win. Even though he's an undefeated fighter, I don't know what it is about it, but I always want to see an undefeated fighter lose for the same reason I had earlier. Is just so they don't have to worry about it later. Because you're not going to be Khabib. Nobody trains as hard as Khabib. Eventually you're going to find somebody that, styles make fights, and sometimes they make it difficult for you. But then again, this dude might steamroll through this. I think that's what he's going to do. But like I don't know what it is about me, but whenever I see an O, I'm like, I hope he loses it. It's like not even in an asshole way. It's just like, is he really good enough? Is he good enough to be undefeated for an extended amount of time? Like, if you just lose now while you're not fucking at the peak of your career, if you lose early, you learn early, and you know what it feels like to lose, then you can be better at your prime. However, not many people are going to be like Khabib and be undefeated at their prime and fight the best of the best and still be undefeated after that. Like, what are these, bantamweights? Like, how good is Peyton going to look if he keeps this undefeated streak up? He's, let's say, 15-0? He's 15-0, he fights Sean O'Malley. Let's say he stays real active, right? He has 7 more fights within whatever amount of time. He fights O'Malley if he's still champion. Like, you get fed to the Sharks, they might fucking be 10-0, and they might say, you know what, he's good enough for O'Malley. We don't have anybody for him to fight. So that's just why I say that. Like, if this dude loses this fight, afterwards, people will be like, oh, he's 9-1, or he's 7-1, or whatever. It just takes some of the pressure off. But there are some people out there that can pull it off, like Khabib. But I usually say that because, you know, you're probably not going to keep that O forever if you're fighting the right people. Or the wrong people in your case scenario. But I think this is going to be a banger. I don't know anything about him, but I'm going to pay close attention to this fight. I just have a feeling. Now let's look at who's next. I already said it was Shahbazyan. What do I know this guy from? His Edmund Shahbazyan. Both his first and last name sound very, very, very familiar. He kind of looks like Sandhagen. But no, I've heard his name. He's been around for a while. No, he hasn't. He's only, what, 16 fights? Yeah. Yeah, I just looked at this. Jack Hermanson. Well, of course he lost to Jack. Derek Brunson. He lost to Derek Brunson. But why do I don't remember him from any of those fights. At all. Maybe it was a Brunson fight. Fight night? When was this? When was this UFC fight night? August 1st, 2020. Okay. That's exactly what I know him from, the Derek Brunson fight. And he lost that fight. Because Derek Brunson's just like that. From a KO. Okay. Okay. And then we got AJ Dobson, who I've heard that guy's name too. Who the hell is this guy? You don't want to show me. Okay. AJ Dobson. 7-2. Takedown accuracy is 75%. That's a very, very specific number. Yeah, like this guy's is 39.29. I don't think this dude has many takedowns. He probably has 4 and landed 3 of them. I bet that's exactly what it is. I bet if I look, it's all KOs. Nope. 3 KOs, 2 submissions. So AJ Dobson is a freestyle fighter. What the fuck does that mean? That you just like do your own thing? Is that what that means? I've heard that all the time, but I thought that was just like a bullshit term. Style fighter. Like freestyle is you did it all yourself. Freestyle fighter is someone who combines several styles that cannot be pinned down to a specific style, such as Muay Thai, Taekwondo, boxing. What? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. A freestyle fighter? How about a mixed martial artist? Like, it's MMA. Why not freestyle fighters? That's literally what it's called. They just train MMA, which is many martial arts at the same time. How about you call them a mixed martial artist then? That's really stupid. Like, it says Edmund Shahbazyan is a striker. It should say that AJ Dobson is a mixed martial artist. Because that's, like, what we're doing here is like, I'm an MMA fighter, and my style is MMA. Not freestyle. Like, what are you about to do? It just sounds stupid. But what do I know you from, Dobson? I know you from something. Hill? Who is this? Colin Hill? I don't know you from anything. Did he fight Mighty Mouse or something? No, I'm thinking about John Dodson. Yeah, I don't know this guy. And he's a middleweight. Haha. I just saw that. Yeah, he definitely didn't fight Mighty Mouse. And he's 6'1". This guy hopefully didn't fight Mighty Mouse. All right, we got to fight back. What's happening here? I'm done with commercial time. Yeah, but it's either going to be this fight or the Namajunas fight that's going to be the best. I just have a feeling about it. And she's coming back after 2 losses. So, usually 3 strikes and you're out. I mean, Tony Ferguson has a special case. A couple other guys. Oh, we're already in the fight. 1 minute and 20 seconds into round 1. See, I'm just so busy on the other fights. We got 15 54 significant strikes from Talbot and 15 from Samayan. Nut shot. 1 minute left. I think he's fine though. Okay, so 54 significant strikes in round 1. That just registered in my mind. Oh my god. Alright, both of them in the center. And Talbot is just smiling. Talbot is an undefeated fighter, by the way. Oh, okay. So Samayan actually did kick Talbot in the nuts, but he said, "Nah, I'm not gonna let you rest." Sometimes the pain, taking the pain of a low blow is better than letting your opponent rest, because you're gonna take even more pain whenever they're at go from 50% stamina to 80. Talbot got hit with a good jab. Talbot's just walking him down right now. Literally walking him down. And he's just dodged a front kick very well. 24 seconds left. And I see that he's not afraid to get hit. He just goes in there kind of. Switching stances. Gets hit. And he's got that afro. He reminds me of Clay Guida every time his hair goes flying everywhere. Left hand lands from Samayan. Okay, I told you this would be a good fight, man. Oh, catches the leg, trips him. Wow. Remember this guy. Even if he loses this fight, remember this guy. He's got some fucking skill. Just how comfortable he is with all of these different techniques he's using. What did they classify this dude as? A striker? I want to know now. Watch, I'm about to completely miss the entire second round now because I want to see if he's a freestyle fighter. That's what he looks like, though. He really does look like a mixed martial artist. Alright, what do you say? What are you, guy? What are you, Peyton? He's definitely not a wrestler. That I can see that for sure. Come on. Come on, ESPN. Alright. We got... Come on, tell me what kind of fighter he is. Oh, it says for Cameron Samayan that he's a mixed martial artist. Well, what the fuck is the difference between a mixed martial artist and a freestyle fighter? Is it just something that Bruce Buffer likes to say because it sounds cool? And then for Peyton, it doesn't even say he has a fighting style. This dude just doesn't even care to put himself in a fucking category. Alright, let's go back to live. Back to live. Alright, we're watching the slow-mo right now. Elbow landed from Talbot. Is that his fucking name? I can't remember either of these dudes' names right now. Talbot, yeah. It is Talbot. Oh, I think it's over. He just, what was that, a jab, a hook? I'm barely even paying attention. 10 seconds into round 2. Samayan is kind of recovering. He's trying to get up. He's doing a good job, but yeah, they stopped the fight. That's the weirdest fucking celebration I've ever seen. Yeah, that was a very strange knockout. I don't even know what he hit him with. And they're telling him to stop celebrating. I swear, I don't understand why these fighters listen to these weird-ass officials that say, you can't celebrate, you can't Man, shut the fuck up. Man, get off me. Let me celebrate however I want. I'm not near the dude. Oh, it was the left hook. Oh my god, the left hook hit him right on the button. Right on the chin. Wow. That hit him right on the chin. Bink. Damn, Talbot, I told you guys. This was going to be a fucking banger. Sorry about that. Messing with the lighter over here. And honestly, it kind of was an early call because he was not out. He was trying to survive. And Talbot would have probably wasted a lot more gas than he should have. Because even though he got dropped with that left hand, I don't think that should have been stopped. Talbot's already taken off the gloves. Okay. What, you break a hand or something, homie? Yeah, I think that could have definitely went on a little bit longer. Just a little bit, though. I mean, I know he was taking a bunch of shots, but sometimes there's nothing that you can do. Sometimes you're just getting hit with hard shots, and you have to kind of keep making space. That's what he was doing. He was making space. I don't know. Either way, I like that fight. That was a good fight. Guys, remember Peyton Talbot over here. So what do we got next? We got Shabayzyan versus AJ Dobson, I believe. I mean, I've seen it like 4 times now, so I should know. Yeah. And then after that, we got Carl Williams, and then the main event. I kind of want to watch a Rose fight, or some Rose highlights. That way I can prepare myself. Because the only thing I really remember is, who the fuck had she even fought? Other than Weili? Had she fought Joanna? What do I remember her from? I remember a very specific fight that I've always associated with Rose. No, I'm thinking about Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk whenever she had that big ass hematoma on her forehead. Okay. What do I know Rose from? Oh, here's her whole title fights. Jędrzejczyk. She did fight Jędrzejczyk on the Bisping versus St. Pierre. I didn't watch that. 2018, maybe I did watch this. Khabib versus Alaquenta. No, that's not what I want. What do I know you from? Maybe it might be the Weili knockout. Talk about Weili. She is a fucking legend right here. 24 wins and 3 losses. Damn it. Who's her next opponent? Next fight is January, February, March, April. Oh shit, she's fighting soon. She's fought Esparza, Jędrzejczyk, Namajunas. Oh, she lost both. She lost both times to Rose? What the fuck? Oh my god, I guess I didn't like click that in my head. Lemos, I don't know who you are. But I think I watched this fight. Yeah, I did. Of course I did. It was on the O'Malley card. Yeah. I don't know. I like women's MMA at the very top, but I can't watch. Most of the time I can't watch. I don't like watching decisions, man. And it's nothing against them. It's just they don't have the power to put each other out most of the time. Most of the time it's going to be a decision unless it's a head kick. That's why Holly Holmes was a fucking badass. Or Ronda Rousey take you down to the ground and, you know, snap your arm in half. But I do like Weili. She's a monster. She picked up Francis Ngannou. Did you guys see that video? That fucking blew my mind. Then Rose over here won twice against her? Man, that's no joke right there. And both of the times it was on an Usman card. And now people are writing off Usman. How are you going to write off Usman after how many title defenses? Like 14? And now people are saying he was never good in the first place. Like Volkanovski. People are saying it was always there. He was never good in the first place. Adesanya, they say the same thing. I remember I was talking to a friend of mine. He's like, I saw the knockout coming. You know, he's always been open to the left hook. And I'm like, man, you didn't see shit coming. Of course you didn't see shit coming. Because nobody's thought that Adesanya would get knocked out by Pereira. Until he did. And then everybody, you know, oh yeah, I knew it would happen. That's why I always like to say how a fighter can win and how a fighter can lose. And who I would lean towards. Got AJ Dobson over here. 5 first-round finishes. This is going to be a quick one. This is going to be a fucking highlight knockout here. He looks fast, focused. I don't think he blinked one time while the cameras were on him. But Jamal Hill isn't a fucking wrestler? How did I not know that? I feel like that's the craziest thing out of this podcast so far. So Jamal Hill thinks that he's going to knock out Alex Pereira. Maybe he might. Let's look at Jamal Hill real quick again. Because I might be tripping. I remember that one straight punch against Johnny Walker was fucking lethal. And if there's anything that Alex Pereira is susceptible to, it'd be straight punches. The jab and the cross, of course. Wonder if is there any Jamal Hill highlights out there? I bet there is. Let's look it up. I want to watch some Jamal Hill highlights. Maybe I'll put this in the video. If not, I'll definitely link the video in the description. Jamal Hill highlights. So I'll probably put this in the podcast, but I want to watch some We're watching the UFC's video Rise of Jamal Hill from 2 years ago. Because I have no idea who this guy is. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no fucking clue who he is. So, he's got that short punching power. Long arm ass. High kick. July 23rd, 2019. Straight punch is what I see so far. That left. Knee lands. Guillotine attempt. Misses. Okay. So now they're on the ground, but it doesn't mean he's a wrestler. Tries to go for the choke. Okay, yeah, he's definitely not a ground guy. He completely slipped up with that choke. Oh, knee landed. Knee to the head. Another tie clinch. Yeah, he's just wearing on him right now. But this isn't like anything too impressive compared to Pereira. Like, this is very slow striking compared to Pereira. And I need to look at how he stands. I haven't really paid attention to his stance. Oh, knee to the body to a grounded opponent. Completely legal, but very brutal. I know that Alex Pereira, he stands very wide, so he can throw those kicks out easier. But this Jamal Hill guy, how does he stand? That was the dumbest celebration ever. Don't mean to hate on you, bro, but that was the dumbest shit ever. Okay, good long punches from there. Okay, he's got some punching power, that's for sure. And those knees are brutal. Okay, I might have underestimated this guy. I need to see some more, though. Talking all sorts of shit right now. Hill versus Skosic. This was in 2020. I see a lot of straight punches. And the knee again. So how tall, before we continue this, or you know what, we'll just watch it all the way through and I'll figure it out after. Takedown from Homie. This doesn't really help us though, because, you know, Alex Pereira is not going to take Jamal Hill down. Just like Jamal Hill is probably not going to knock out Alex Pereira, man. Because however many fights that Jamal Hill has had, Alex Pereira has had 20 times that in kickboxing. And I need to really look at his history, Jamal Hill, here. Because he's a champion, but then he, like, didn't he pull out or something for surgery? As people would call a paper champ, which I don't agree with. Like Aljamain versus Jan, people called him a fucking paper champ. Like, it's not his fault he got kneed in the face. Alright, let's see how close we are to the next fight. I'm just watching these Jamal Hill highlights. 2 minutes and 58 seconds for me editing in the future. Let's see. Live. UFC 300. Most performance awards for Charles Oliveira, of course. With 19. Oh, they're showing all the stats right now for UFC 300. Jim Miller, only fighter to compete at UFC 100, 200, and 300. Hey, that's fucking awesome. Record holders, Jim Miller, Jessica Andrade, Charles Oliveira. Wow, man. You know, the closer it gets, I know the main event isn't what people wanted with Pereira versus Hill. But, honestly, I'm getting more and more excited about it. Those are the dumbest tattoos ever, Hill. He has 2 thumbs up right here. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Why do you have 2 thumbs up right here? It looks like somebody's grabbing him from behind. So with Alex Pereira and Jamal Hill, neither of these guys, it's not gonna go to the ground. Let's admit that. And Jamal Hill, from what I've seen, he does not have that much more ground experience than Pereira. What is he going to do, choke him out? Because he had a perfect opportunity for, what was it, a Darce? No, I don't think it was a Darce. Yeah, it was a Darce. He was right. He was in, yeah, he was in perfect opportunity for a Darce, and he completely slipped out of it and ended up on his back instead. I don't know too much more other than that highlight that I watched. But if that goes to the ground, I think they're both just gonna kind of like coast for the rest of the round. We got Edmund Sabaizen's highlights here, beating the shit out of people right now. Yeah, he looks like a very fast striker. He actually does remind me of Sandhagen. And we got Dobson with the rear naked choke. Very calm. Nice trip from Dobson. Good flurry. That trip, I notice every time somebody goes for a kick, he grabs that and trips him. Like Jan style. Man, I tell you what, watching Peter Yan is one of the most entertaining fighters ever. Now let's go back to this Jamal Hill highlight video. And yeah, like I said, now, oh, Jamal just got taken down. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, no. I was expecting this dude to be some world-class wrestler. If he's getting taken down like this, why is everybody talking about the wrestling? He has mostly knockouts. Yeah, I gotta look into this guy for sure. In fact, while we're doing that... Oh wait, we still have more. St. Preux, he beat St. Preux? Damn! Did I watch this? I might have watched this one live. Good right hand landed, left hand from St. Preux. And I've noticed in every one of these fights with Jamal Hill here, there's a certain thing that fighters do whenever they get close to each other, and they get comfortable. They get comfortable knowing that I know what kind of strikes you're going to throw, and I know where I'm safe and where I'm not. Alex Pereira, it's like a very uncomfortable feeling the whole fight. You can tell in the body language of the fighter. St. Preux just got finished. Not really, though. He just got a... Oh, yeah, he's done. Oh, he was all the way done. He was all the way done. I don't know, man. Jamal Hill, he looks good. Moving out of the way of these kicks. Good left hook there, or right hook, I mean. Who else is on 300? This is what I need to know. Alright, we're done with that video. Who else is on UFC 300 other than Holloway, Weili? Weili's fighting on 300, right? That's what April 13th is? No, it can't be. April? No, that's not when UFC 300 is. Because, man, watching that live, there's nothing better than that. UFC 300. And then Alex Pereira, if he fights again after that on UFC 301, that'll be the best shit ever. Alright, we got Weili fighting. Okay, so this is April 13th. What? Guys, there's no fucking way. We're going to be watching Alex Pereira. Oh my god. This card is so stacked. And then what are the prelims? In the early prelim... Okay, we got Prochazka versus Rakik. Don't know who Rakik is. Kattar versus Sterling. Now this is going to go in... That's going to be a banger. I think it might kind of... No, it's going to be boring. Because Kattar's a dog, but Sterling's a wrestler, so... Those always, you know, don't equal out very well. Diego Lopez. Oh, man. Versus Sadiq Yusuff. Who's Sadiq Yusuff? He's the dude that hit that dude with the straight 1-2, right? Yeah. I don't even have to check. I know he is. And then the early prelims have, like, the best fighters on. Fucking... We got Bobby Green versus Jim Miller. And Figueiredo versus Garbrandt. I think Bobby Green versus Jim Miller is going to be fireworks. I feel like these guys have probably already fought before. I don't know. Just because they've been around so long, that's what I assume. Alright, let's see if we're live yet. Okay, we got Joe A. Martinez is announcing. Yeah, thank God, right? Thank God I came in to see if we're live. AJ Dobson, 7-2, 1 no contest, 6-1, 185, fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, and he is the underdog for this fight. I mean, I've never heard of AJ Dobson, but I have heard of Edmen Shahbazyan. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what fight. It was probably Derek Brunson, where I heard of Shahbazyan at first, but he's a 200 favorite. Okay. So, I mean, I would go check up some more stats, because that always helps me, but let's just do a live prediction here. I think Shahbazyan is going to win. Just that name, it just so familiar. I'm going to say fuck it. And I think it's going to be from a right hand, left hook combo. I'm going crazy tonight with the predictions. Dobson very calm. Shahbazyan very calm. Both orthodox stance. And we are 4 minutes and 50 seconds into round 1. Excuse me. 1-2 lands very frequently from Dobson here. Shahbazyan goes in with the leg kick. Leg kick returned, but checked from Dobson. And now that the fight has actually started, Dobson looks a lot more hesitant to strike. And there's a difference between moving your hands for, for feinting, for just keeping somebody's brain active. And it's a different thing if you use that and still kind of show that you're going to punch. That's what he's doing right now. Because he'll move that one hand and then he'll punch with that one hand. He might be setting up something, but then again, he might just be nervous. Now he's starting to dial that down a little bit more. 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Shahbazyan is the one that looks much more calmer, but leg kick lands from Dobson. 1-2 lands from Dobson. And I wonder if he's a Muay Thai fighter. I probably already read it somewhere, but he looks like a Muay Thai fighter, the way he's lifting up that lead leg. A jab and a hook lands from Shahbazyan. Yeah, hopefully we get to see some crazy shit like a motherfucker get bit. I mean, I don't know if you could really top that in a UFC fight night. Leg kick lands, checked. Oh, Shahbazyan got hurt. He's going for a takedown. Guillotine. Knee. Oh, shit. Shit just got real. But Shahbazyan keeps that pressure on. That's the most important thing. If you get hurt, oh, man, but he just walked himself right into another punch. There you go, but the takedown. That's exactly what the pressure will do. Eventually, you will get that motherfucker to the ground. So now, I think he's going to try to ride out the rest of this round here. Oh, Dobson tries to get up, but he just gives him his back right into the rear naked choke. Spins out. Now Dobson's back on top. What? Oh my god, we have a fight, ladies and gentlemen. So, these guys, one of them's bleeding. Dobson's bleeding on the stomach of Shahbazyan. I need to know where this cut is. I think it might be above the eye of Dobson because I see Shahbazyan going for elbows now. So you got to have a sense of urgency. This is round 1 and you're already cut. I have no idea where. I think it's at the top of the head maybe because that's where he keeps targeting these elbows, and big response from Dobson. Now Shahbazyan holding on, getting punched. Let's go. And they're still just hand fighting, full guard. Might be looking for a triangle. Nope. 1 minute and 47 seconds left. He is looking for a triangle. Or he's just trying to scoot out. Those elbows are money in the bank for Shahbazyan right now. And I don't know. Is there still a rule about 12 to 6 elbows? Because 12 to 6 elbows should not be a thing anymore. I mean, like at this point, we already know where it came from. Big John McCarthy already said that it was from those karate videos with them breaking the cement with the 12 to 6 elbows. Can we just get rid of it? It would make so many more fights more entertaining because you can't be in the same position, because now I can elbow you whatever way I want. There is no restrictions. Alright, Dobson's in the corner. That Muay Thai stance. I feel like he's a Muay Thai fighter. I need to check this out. I'm like tweaking out about it right now. I'm like, go on, he is. And it's just the way he keeps lifting up that lead leg and the way he has his hands. Goes in with the left hook. His punches look a lot slower now in round 1. At the oh, he gets hit with a hard shot. Oh, he falls down. I don't even know what shot he got hit with, but it's over. It's over. Oh my god. Mark Smith, where are you at? Damn. I need to watch that replay. He just waited till he got knocked the fuck out. Mark Smith, get off him, man. Why is this old lady holding these fighters down on the cage right now? I don't understand why that happens every single time. Why is this old lady going and holding down these fighters? They don't need you to stop celebrating. Like if that old lady was here in the Conor fight, Dana would be fucking pissed that this old lady tried to stop Conor from celebrating. Yeah, he got hit with a 1-2. He got hit with a good knee, but Shabazan came back for sure. Got hit with the left hand. That's a bunch of big moments right there. And then it was wow. So Shabazan hit with the wrist. He didn't even hit with his knuckles. That dude has enough power. If he hits you with his wrist, one of the weakest parts of your arm, that motherfucker will knock you out. I know that coach. Shabazan coach. I've seen Shabazan's coach before. Wow, man. Remember that guy right there. He got hurt, but he came back. So, let's go back to what we were doing before. Great fight, though. Great fight. What are we looking at? UFC 300? Yeah. Bobby Green versus Jim fucking Miller. Let's go. Jim Miller has fought everybody. I want to see Jim Miller's resume right now. Jim Miller record. Because I bet you will know most of these names. I don't want to go to Yahoo. Come on, get out of here. Yahoo.com. Shout out to Yahoo. We got... Okay. I want to go from the bottom, though. David Barron, Matt Wimblin, Gray Maynard, I know you know that name, Mac Dasnig, Steve Lopez, Dwayne Ludwig, I know you know that name, Mark Bowick, oh shit, my bad, Gleason Tabau, Charles Oliveira, a win over Charles Oliveira with a knee bar? Whoo! Benton Henderson, a loss to Benton, Melvin Gillard, a loss to Nate Diaz, Joe Luazon, Fabricio Camoes, Yancy Medeiros, lost to Donald Cerrone, lost to Benil Dariush, lost to Michael Chiesa, lost to Diego Lopez, win against Takanori Nagoma, win again against Joe Luazon, right? Yeah, second time he fought him. Win against Thiago Alves, lost against Dustin Poirier, Anthony Pettis, and Dan Hooker. And then another loss against Oliveira with a rear naked. And then he fights Clay Guida and wins. Jesus, guys, are you listening to what I'm saying right now? He has fought all of these legends right now. So, and then we got fucking a bunch of names I don't know. He won against Donald Cerrone with a guillotine. Lost to Alex Hernandez. And won against Jesse Butler, Gabriel Benitez. And now he's going to fight Bobby motherfucking Green. What? This is one of the best resumes. This is the best resume in the UFC. I never looked at it until just now. I know most of these guys on this list. And the dudes that he lost to, like... So he lost to Anthony Pettis to a decision. He lost to Poirier to a decision. Like, I mean, if you lose to Dustin Poirier, is that really a bad thing? I mean, of course it's a bad thing, but is that something you should feel bad about? No, man, you lost to Dustin Poirier. Flava Flav in the audience. Man, I see nothing wrong with the Apex. But Jim Miller, man. What? My respect for Jim Miller just went up immediately. Significant strikes landed per minute. 2.96. So basically, 3 significant strikes landed per minute. In his... Oh my god, how many fights does he have? Holy shit, does he have over 50 fights? There's no way that's true. There's no fucking way that's true. 14. 57? No way. No way he has 57 fights. What? I'm tripping. My math must be off. I'm about to double check. There's no way that he has 57 fights. And MMA fights. 37 plus 17. 37 plus 17 plus 1 no contest. 55. What? He has over fucking 50 fights? Imagine standing across somebody and beating the shit out of them 55 times. I mean, he lost 17, but imagine that. Imagine fighting in general 55 times. How many times has Wonder Boy fought then? How many times has Alex Pereira fought? With all the kickboxing fights too? Wow, man. That's a whole lot of fighting for Jim Miller there. 55? 55 times he's walked in the cage. That's insane. I wonder who has the second to that record. I'm going to look that up. UFC most fights record. Boom. Andrei Arlovsky is next, and then with 41, Donald Cerrone, 38, Clay Guida, 36. See, these were back in the days of the can-crushing era, I would call it. Dos Anjos, Stevens, Maia, Sanchez, Oliveira, Neil Magny. Okay. Jim motherfucking Miller, man. There's nobody like him. And fighting Bobby Green, too, who just knocked out Ferguson, right? No? Did he beat Ferguson? To a decision, right? No. Bobby Green lost to Turner and won against Dawson. Okay. And he beat Ferguson, lost to Jared Gordon, Drew Dober, Makhachev. Nothing wrong with losing to Makhachev, by the way. I mean, he's literally the champion right now, so that doesn't really tell us much. Man, just watching that fight right there, that should be the fucking main event. Fuck Alex Pereira and Jamal Hill. I'll watch Bobby Green and Jim Miller all day. I have no problem with that at all. Alright, let's see. What are we on right now? I don't want to lose time in another fight here. What's next? What do we have next? So Shabazin won, Talbot won, and then we got, what else we got? I think we got, yeah, here we go. We got Carl Williams 9-1 versus Justin Tafa 7-3, and then after that we got Ribas and Namajunas. Okay, so we got a heavyweight fight next. Very excited for that. Probably gonna end very quickly. Ooh, Carl Williams, strong but slow punches. Obviously, at first. I'm watching him in the locker room. If there was any confusion about that, slow punch is what I see. I mean, he's a heavyweight, but these are very, very slow. Then we got Justin Tafa, who's just shadowboxing. Very slow punches as well. All of his 7 wins are by knockout, though, so let's look out for that. And 3, I believe, of... What the fuck was his name? Carl Williams was knockout, so... And they're heavyweight, so whenever they just throw that 265 around, it's always a fun time. Who else is on UFC 300? UFC 300. Weili, Gaethje, we talked about that. What else did we not talk about yet? Oh, is the main card? Come on. Yeah, there we go. There's the main card. Oh my god, the most controversial thing ever. Bo Nickal versus Cody Brundage. Yeah, that's not... People are not very happy about that. But we can talk about that after I get back from my break. I will be right back, and hopefully the Carl Williams versus Tafa fight will be on by then. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. And we're back. I do not believe they are walking out yet, but I will check this. Because heavyweights, you never know if they're just gonna, end the fight within seconds. But this Tafa guy, he filled in for his brother, I believe. Okay, ESPN, let's work now. Thank you. Justin Tafa is supposed to fight at UFC 298. Junior Tafa is scheduled to fight Carl Williams tonight. Justin gets sick at UFC 298 weigh-ins, and his brother steps in less than 10 minutes before weigh-ins end. What? Man, okay. I'm going to rewind that just so I can read the end of that. Justin swaps with him and gets Carl Williams tonight. Yo, if Tafa wins this, bro, Carl, you got some shit to think about, bro. Because this dude literally just 10 minutes notice. I don't... I've heard of 2 days notice. I've heard of a day notice. I've never heard of 10 minutes notice. We got Justin Tafa over here. He does not look like a heavyweight. Oh, now he does. Oh, heavy hands. He has got some heavy hands. Now let's see about Carl Williams here. Yeah, I think Tafa here might knock him the fuck out if he's got all 7 wins by knockout. So it's basically either he knocks him out or he loses. That's 2 options. Carl Williams, though, looks like he's built like a brick shit house, man. Oh, good takedown there. Good right hand, left hand into the takedown. He kind of reminds me of that GSP style, where he'll throw a couple punches just to get the takedown. Left hand lands. Okay, man, this dude's a fucking killer too. So I believe Carl Williams is 9-1 and Justin Tafa is 7-3. So, and they're heavyweights, so you never know. Tafa over here. Those tattoos look familiar. Can't quite place it though. Am I thinking about Tuivasa? That's not the same guy. Alright, that's it. Who the hell are you? Justin Tafa. This is why I like watching the fight nights. I can research all this shit about a fighter. Justin Tafa. What's your brother's name? Junior Tafa. They don't have a fighter page about him. Okay, he's 5-2. Okay. No, wait, this is Junior. Alright, then who the fuck is Justin? Justin Tafa, who are you? Alright. What? I'm so confused. The brothers are confusing me right now. It's like the Diaz brothers all over again. Come on, Justin. Help me out, bro. I want to know who the fuck you are. I don't know which brother is which. I think one of them's Junior and one of them's Justin. But they're giving me the runaround about who's who. I can't even find them next to each other or anything. Come on now, help me out, man. Justin Tafa. Here we go. We'll go with Justin first. I think this is the guy who's fighting tonight. Which makes no sense because he has more experience. I'm very confused. Um, Justin is 7-3, and he is a striker. So now let's go with Junior. Are these the same person? How about this? Let's not be stupid and let's just go with Tafa Brothers. Let's go. There you go. Okay. Do these guys even look like? I mean, they're heavyweights, so I would assume they do. Man, they do look like. Okay. And Junior Tafa is the one that was supposed to fight, right? I do believe so. Alright, let's check if we're live yet. So we got these heavyweights are going to scrap. Then we got Namayumas versus Ribas. So, honestly, I don't really know too much about Ribas. So I can't really make a prediction for that. I don't know about these guys either. So we're just going to watch these fucking heavyweights throw down. But, you know what? I'll go with the prediction anyway. High kick, left high kick from Rose will land often. The body kick. And I can't really predict. That's why I need to watch these fighters a little bit before. I can't do it while I'm watching. Or while I'm doing the podcast. Or while I'm watching the fight. But with these fight nights, I think it's kind of fun to just not know anything about them. And now, that one dude, Peyton Talbot? Yeah, Peyton Talbot. Now, I'm going to remember that dude. Anytime I see him, I'm going to be like, oh, I remember the first time he fought, I was doing the podcast. And that's why I like doing these. That's why I like watching these fight nights. Because I completely could have skipped UFC fight night. I probably could have skipped, or I could skip the next fight night too. What's the next fight night? What podcast are we doing next week, guys? UFC. Boom. We're going to be watching Blankfield versus Firat. I have no idea who these chicks are. I have no idea. But we got Vincent Luque and Joaquin Buckley, that dude that did that spinning whatever kick. And we got Weidman coming back. When was the last time Weidman was? Oh, come on, man. My laptop is not agreeing with me right now. Blankfield versus Firat. We got Weidman fighting Bruno Silva. I have no idea who that is. About the same age, same height, and same... No, Weidman's got a 4-inch reach advantage. 2023, you fight Uriah Hall. No, he fought Brad Tavares? Wait, Weidman's already fought with his shin plate? What the fuck? Oh, he didn't win against Brad Tavares, though. I thought he won. I mean, even if he lost, he still fought? Shit. More than most people would do. After you got Anderson Silva. You're the dude that Anderson Silva, and you got Anderson Silva. That's about a fucking tongue twister right there. Alright, let's see if this fight is live yet. Because I'm not sure. But like I said, I think Namajunas might be the best fight. Oh, they are already fighting. 4 minutes and 52 seconds into round 1. Tafa putting on that pressure. Good thing about heavyweights is they don't really have to cut weight. Motherfucker just get off the couch on 10 minutes notice and be like, yeah, I'll fight him. Fuck it. Oh, don't be loading, ESPN. Come on, we're a big moment right now. Somebody might have just got knocked out within the 15 seconds that it took to reload this website. Come on now, boy. You can't be doing that to me, boy. And it's still loading. More than 15 seconds at this point. Somebody's knocked out for sure. Nope. 4 minutes and 17 seconds into round 1. Right hand lands from Williams. Backs up Tafa. But Tafa, staying in front of him. Throws a jab a couple times. Left hand lands. Oh, uppercut. Oh, now Now, Carl Williams is definitely hurt. Knee lands from Tafa. Goes to the ground. Yeah, Williams got that good takedown offense. Now, I don't think Tafa's going to be able to get up. It just looks like he has no idea what he's doing. He's already... Oh, he's pushing on the hips. Okay. Carl Williams has taken down all 4 of his opponents in the Dana White Contender Series. So, I'm assuming that means this is his first fight on a fight night. Hammer fist from Williams. Yeah, I believe they are going to be here for the rest of the round. I don't think Carl Williams is going to let him get up. I mean, why would he? Other than for entertainment purposes, but I don't think he really cares about that right now. Williams on top. Elbows. Oh, flatten him. Another elbow. Another elbow. Tafa's now desperately struggling to get up. Those elbows, they hurt. Whenever you see somebody comfortable in a position, then they get hit with some shots, and then they start scrambling to get up, those shots hurt. Even if they didn't look like it, they didn't like that. Trip from Carl Williams. And Tafa's struggling to survive right now. Back control from Williams. Oh, complete back control now. He's about to take the back. He's trying to put a hook in. Tafa did a good job putting his right side of his body against the cage now. Still putting on that pressure. Williams is using himself as a backpack right now. So the more pressure that he puts on, the more pressure that Tafa has to hold up. So at this point, it's just he's winning this fight right now. But these are heavyweights. Any shot could make the difference right now. Tafa getting up. He's to his feet, but still got the back controlled. Knees to the back of the thigh from Williams. And spins around. Another takedown attempt, but Tafa somehow stayed on his knees. Yeah, very interesting. Williams has very good takedown offense. Excuse me. Tafa scrambling. Trying to get some underhooks, but for nothing. And the wrestling from Williams here is insane. Oh my god, another takedown. It looks like Tafa's going for an arm triangle, though. Nope, nothing. Now he's just holding. So, game plan for Williams next round should be to throw a couple strikes to the head, go for that takedown, and just stay there. I think that's what he's going to... Oh, 4 out of 4 takedowns landed from him. See, exactly. That's what the coach should say. It might not be glorious, but get back into side control and keep landing those elbows, because that's what made him get up in the first place. And what Tafa needs to do is make sure this doesn't get to the ground again, because he showed that he has no ability of getting up. He's just wasting energy. He needs to look for that round 2, round 3 knockout, because if not, he showed he has no ability of getting up against Williams here. 17 seconds left in round 1. He's just beating on him right now. And what Williams is doing a good job of is setting his chest on the back of Tafa and having a wide base. What that does is it pushes the top side of your body into the top or the back side of Tafa. So having his legs spread out rather than right here, you can't bend over as much if your legs are right here in front of your opponent. If they're spread out like this, now you can put that pressure on top of them. And that's what Williams was doing a good job of. He had his legs all the way spread out and his body completely on top of Tafa, or his upper body at least. His chest resting, and how about not resting? How about pushing down on Tafa and making that position even more uncomfortable? But, yeah, most of the time wrestling is all about space. But if you're trying to put pressure on somebody, with your legs you can't stay straight like this and then bend over. because it's not the same muscle groups. You're not going to be able to do it as efficiently. But if you have your legs out, a lot easier to control that position. Knee landed to the face from Tafa. I did not see that. And that's actually what started the takedown. Alright, started round 2. 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Like I said, Williams needs to look for that takedown again, no matter how glorious it looks or doesn't look. And Tafa needs to go for that highlight knockout like he has in all of his 7 other wins. Probing with the jab is Tafa. Right hand almost lands from Williams. Jab lands from Tafa. Both of these guys are kind of just measuring distance. Southpaw position for Tafa and orthodox for Williams. Yeah, good body kick lands from Tafa. And I swear, if this is actually on 10 days notice, respect to this guy no matter what. Win, lose, or draw, he came out here on 10 days notice. It takes a lot of guts to do that. And Carl Williams is literally the reincarnation of Debo, man. He's smart, going to the body, goes to the head with a jab. And I like the movement of Williams, man, I really do. He's getting backed up a little bit, but he's using it against Tafa. Every time that he's moving forward into punches. Southpaw position still for Tafa. Leg kick lands from Williams. A lot of hand fighting in this fight. Tafa still probing with that jab. Williams doing the same thing. Oh, left hand lands. Okay, a lot more of that, Tafa. That was very close. Right hand misses from Williams, but just by a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, very interesting. Tafa, no. Oh, Williams got a leg up against the cages. Tafa. Good takedown defense from Tafa. Left hand lands. Now Williams is discouraged to going with that takedown now. Tafa needs to have some more confidence. Needs to just go in with left hooks, right hooks. Because he's finding the chin of Williams. Overhand misses from Tafa. Oh, left hand lands. Oh, left high kick, but slips. Damn, and now Tafa looks at the clock. Yeah, but you're going to have to get up. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Because I don't care what you just did in that first round. It does not matter if he has all this control time. The judges like that shit. Yeah, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and Williams is just on top, putting in that pressure. But I really don't see him getting up from this position. If he couldn't do it the first time in the first round, how is he going to do it in the second round? I mean, it's really not the most glamorous fight for Williams, but it's the way that he's going to win. And at the end of the day, how are you going to, like, blame a fighter for wrestling whenever the other dude isn't getting up? Tafa getting hit on a little bit right here. Another arm triangle attempt. And Tafa, he just looks like he's trying to survive right now, honestly. Tries to get to his feet. He needs to try to get to his back and then spin out of it. But he looks like he's drained right now. He's blocking punches still, though. I think Williams is just trying to ride out the rest of this round in top position here. Half guard. Oh, wrist control from Williams here. He's just doing whatever he wants right now. Total ground control time is 4 minutes and 39 seconds for Williams. That's insane. For half of this fight, he's been controlling Tafa here. Oh. Arm triangle. And, oh, it's over. No, what? He went the opposite direction. He was supposed to go over. Oh my god, this is insane. Williams just... What the fuck just happened? Why did he let go of that? I'm so confused. Either I just saw something wrong or I don't understand what just happened. He almost passed over half guard. Now they're exchanging. I'm so fucking confused. Why would you have the choke, get in the right position, and then go right back on to full guard? I need to watch that again. Maybe I'm tripping. I want to believe that I'm tripping. 13 seconds left in round 2. Tafa's still on his back. What the fuck just happened? Let's see if we're still live here. Bada boom. What the fuck? Maybe I should put the live chat back on. I completely forgot. See, me and you are just engaged in this right now. But maybe I should put this live stream on again. Or should I do it with the main card? That is a decent question from myself. I will have to figure that out. I guess I'll do it when the main card starts. Fuck it. Tafa, he really needs to. He has the capability of hurting Williams, but he just doesn't have the confidence. Every time he hesitates, he doesn't actually want to go in and engage. He'd rather just throw this jab out here and there than go in with a big left hand. But let me see if I'm still live here. Okay, here we go. I was about to say, this ad's going on for a long time, man. Alright, we got both of them in the center. And round 3, here we go. We got Tafa putting on the pressure, but Williams just seems to capitalize on it a lot better. He's able to use takedowns off of Tafa's pressure. He's able to counter. But both of them seem like they're just kind of save energy right now. Jab lands from Williams. Whenever you have a heavier opponent like this, you want to use the body shots, and that's what Williams been doing from the very beginning. Oh, good right hand lands. Oh, right hand lands again from Tafa. Oh, he tries to go for the takedown, falls down on himself though. His takedown attempts have been on point, so that's how I know he's hurt. Uppercut lands from Tafa. Oh, okay, now the takedown attempt is actually working. Damn it, Tafa. Get him off of you, man. There you go. There you go, push him off. Oh, he's trying to get that double under. Wide punches from Tafa. Come on, man. I'm really rooting for Tafa right now. Single leg. Oh, and he's on his back. It's over. We haven't seen Tafa get up from one takedown once yet. Wrist control from Williams. Tafa seated on his ass right now. He's about to get pulled down to his back. Watch. Williams is going to use that left arm of Tafa to pull him to his left. And he wants to lay him flat on his back so that way he can get in half guard again and put them elbows on him. Yep, that's exactly what he's trying to do. That is exactly what he's trying to do. But now, Tafa's doing a good job of scooting his legs up. That way it's harder for Williams to have control. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in round 3. Now Williams is trying to advance his position. He's in half guard now. This is just... I mean, most of the time people would complain about, why is he just hugging him? Why is he just hugging him? Well, why isn't Tafa getting up? Why isn't he taking the left side of his body, taking that wrist control, and trying to explode his way out? It's because it's just he's content with being on his back. Most people, they want to be like, why is he wrestling? Why is he wrestling? Well, why is he just laying there? That's my question. We've got 2 minutes and 34. Yeah, he's just going to, for the rest of the rest half of this round, he's just going to lay on top of him. Play backpack mode. Williams has 2 hands on wrist of Tafa. There's no control that Tafa has right now. Tafa trying to stand up. Probably going to get hit with some body shots with knees. Yep, that's what it looks like. Yep, knees to the body from Williams. Tafa's trying to stand up. Waiting for his moment to explode. But more pressure from Williams. Sad thing to see, man. That's a sad thing to see. Yep, and Tafa over here, he doesn't know what to do, man. That's the saddest part. He just can't get up. Because he had a lot of success on the feet, but the second that it gets to the ground, it's all over. 1 minute and 34 seconds left. I don't think he's going to do anything, guys. I don't think he's going to be able... Oh, is he going to spin out? He needs to explode. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, my God, Tafa. You're disappointing me, man. He's trying to put his arm... Okay, there you go. He's got his arm underneath. Try to break that grip. But he's kind of just getting himself into a worse position. He's got two hands on one. Almost eats a knee. 1 minute left. Now, they are on the feet. So that means Tafa, he's got his opportunity right now. Oh, left hand almost lands. Carl Williams is... If he didn't have these takedowns, he'd be knocked out by now. He's gassed. Tafa's got 52 seconds left to knock him out. And back to the takedown again. It's over. Yep, and he's back on his back. It's over. 40 seconds left. I mean, good attempt, man. Especially if this actually was on 10 days' notice. Props to the dude. But it's been a very convincing fight for Williams here. Damn it, boy. And now he's making it even more convincing by just loading on those tiny punches. 16 seconds left. 14, 13, 12, 11. Yeah. I tell you what, though. Tafa was definitely the more entertaining fighter than Williams. Because anytime they were standing up, Williams would get rocked. And Tafa's just disappointed, as he should be, man. Because he didn't do anything to really win that fight other than when they were standing up. Damn it, boy. But I'm going to take another break, guys. Whenever we come back, hopefully the Rose fight will be on. And, yeah, guys, I'll be right back. All right, here we go. We got Joe A. Martinez. Oh, my God. Rose looks fucking pissed right now, man. I told you this would be a good fight. But, Joe A. Martinez, what do you guys think about it, man? I think he does the best that he can, but he's no Bruce Buffer, man. Can't ever replace Bruce Buffer. And Michael Buffer, he's alright, but... Alright, we got Jason Herzog, the referee. You know what I've noticed about Jason Herzog? I've never had any complaints about him. There's not one questionable call, but like, oh yeah, Jason Herzog, he stopped it too quick, stopped it too fast. I can't think of one time where I was like, man, he really messed that up. He really ruined that fight. Yeah, he's always just by the book. That's what I call him. Rose looks pissed. 12-6, 5'5", 125, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, and she is the favorite tonight. She looks very motivated. That's what I could say. I'm excited, man. Shit. Last time I watched a Rose fight was long time ago. Probably Wei Li, whenever she knocked Wei Li out. That's definitely when it was. And the last time I watched a Ribas fight was never. So we'll see if I can remember her name after this. But everybody wants Rose to win. And Rose isn't even ranked, which is crazy. And this Ribas chick is ranked 8, which is kind of alarming to me. Means I don't really know what she's capable of. Because if you're ranked number 8, you're good. Oh, this dude's got a crazy shirt on. Alright. Here we go. Touch gloves. Going back to the cage. Ooh, boy. Man, I knew this was going to be fireworks. I can already feel it. Rose looks like she's ready to throw down. And Ribas looks like she has no idea what's about to happen to her. Watch, guys. This is about to be crazy. Alright. Rose Namajunas. Touch gloves. Standing in the middle of the octagon on the Monster logo. We got Ribas in the southpaw stance, and we've got Namajunas in the orthodox stance. Both of them feinting very early. Ribas misses with a kick, 441 in round 1. And Rose is circling on the outside while Ribas goes for a head kick that misses. They're both so fast. Overhand left lands from Rose. Rose is very, very smart. She's maintaining the distance very well. We've seen that with the kicks and the high kick that missed. But Ribas goes in there with a good combo. Rose has got that long guard going on. Switches stances to avoid the leg kick. I love seeing that. I don't see that nearly enough. People need to start switching stances to avoid the leg kick, because once you avoid that leg kick, you can throw the leg. You can throw with the lead hand now. It's so versatile. Rather than just check the kick, switch stance. Because then, even if they try to capitalize on, oh, now I know you switch stance whenever I leg kick, so I'm going to set up something else. Then you can set up something else on top of that. It's such an amazing thing that people don't utilize. 3 minutes and 31 seconds into round 1. And Rose is looking like she's getting pressured a little bit, but she's dealing with the pressure well. And that long guard is really doing her justice right now. Oh, good shot lands from Ribas, and that spinning back kick is money in the bank. Flying knee, misses from Ribas. Okay, takedown, first takedown from Ribas here. Let's see how fast Rose can get up. Rose gets up immediately, and that's going to tell me something for later on in this fight. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad to see her already doing good. I don't know if she's winning yet. We're 2 minutes and 50 seconds in. Alright, in the clinch. Reversed. Knees from Rose. Hands on the hips from Rose. This is controlling the posture of Ribas. Now she can't escape any direction because she has both of the hands on the hips rather than in the tie clinch. Now both of them have disengaged from the clinch and they are standing in the middle of the octagon. I think Rose looks really good, especially with the striking. She got taken down and she was able to get up. Leg kick lands from Ribas. Head kick misses. Blocked from Rose. Wow, she looks really good with the head movement, man. And being able to use her footwork to get away from these strikes. Good left hand lands. Strong left hand whenever she switched positions. This is a very intelligent striking from Rose. While Ribas is just kind of going for a Hail Mary kick or, a Hail Mary leg kick for the takedown like she just did. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Now Rose has managed to scramble and get back into side control. Yeah, Rose has definitely won this round. Even when it gets to the ground, she's still winning. Yep. And Rose is just putting on pressure and side control right now. She'll probably ride out the rest of the round here if she can. And now Ribas is doing the right thing. She's trying to escape on her right side, because if you try to go to your left side, you're literally just running into the hips of Namajunas. So you need to go out of the right side. And a lot of control from Rose here. Putting the hand on the chin and pushing out to throw an elbow or pushing out to throw a punch. Sometimes you have to make space where there is none in order to throw a punch. And ground and pound, even if you're not throwing with the hardest punches, as long as you're putting strikes onto the scoreboard, that's all that matters. I tell everybody, if you are on the ground, even if you're on the bottom, throw hammer fists at their face. Just do it. They might even get pissed. They might even get pissed that you're punching them on the bottom, and they might hit you hard. But it's okay, because if you are able to put a couple points on the scoreboard and make them mad, maybe you can push off the hips and get out of that position. Because it's all about control. And Rose over here is just controlling Ribas here. This round number 1 goes to Rose easily. Very, very easily. And she throws her hands up like she won, but I could tell by the look on her face she did not win that round. Especially in her mind. But, I mean, on the striking, she does not look like she's having much success. I would say set up a lot of leg and body strikes with the leg kicks and body shots. It doesn't really matter which leg. She's had success with both. But I'd say the right leg specifically. Anytime she chops that leg or chops that body, it's going to make you used to a certain strike coming from this way, right? Or coming from that way. So whenever you get used to that certain strike, that's whenever you go up high. This is like DC versus Jones. if you can't land a high kick, then you need to switch up the target. Switch up the target. And that spinning back kick, I forgot about that. That was money in the bank for Ribas. She needs to keep doing that spinning back kick. Not only will it sap your energy, but it'll stop you from going forward. And Rosa, anytime she got out wrestled, she just managed to get in the top position. And anytime a hard strike came, she was able to move out of the way. Very impressed. Especially from ranked 8 Ribas here. Say that 3 times. 4 minutes and 46 seconds in round 2. They're starting to find their distance a little bit. Ribas is in that southpaw stance. I wonder if Rose will switch stance. There it is. Left hand lands. Yeah, every time they are in an orthodox position, whether it be southpaw, or orthodox, that's when Rose is able to get closer and land those shots. And if you guys didn't know, if you are in the southpaw position, meaning if you are with your right hand forward and they are with their left hand forward, you have less options of striking because you are farther away from each other. Meanwhile, if you are both in an orthodox position, you are closer to each other, uppercuts are more available, right hooks, left hooks, straight punches. And that's why switching stances is very important at the high level especially. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're in fucking Street Beefs if you're switching stances. It does, but not as much as it does here. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Rose has definitely turned off the gas a little bit here. And she's starting to slow down a little bit. Spinning back kick again from Ribas, but misses. And Ribas is begging for the clinch right now. Round 2, 3 minutes and 28. And let's see what Ribas has game plan wise here. Because I don't see her setting up any leg kicks or body kicks. And she keeps looking for that Hail Mary shot. But you can't have that Hail Mary shot without setting it up first. And I guarantee she's going to go with the high kick here soon too. But Rose just kind of... She has good defense, but if she gets clipped with one of these punches, it's going to be completely unexpected. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Rose is in the middle, dodging punches still. Very impressive. Alright. All of these punches are missing from Ribas. It's ridiculous, really. I'd like to see Rose go to the body a little bit more. Especially with that cross. Oh, and Rose goes with a takedown of her own. Why wouldn't you, right? If you controlled the first round. And now they're disengaged. Rose standing on the monster logo. And we've got 3 other rounds here to work. And Rose looks like she's just... This is just what she does. Back in the clinch. And that hip toss did not work this time, but a knee bar. Oh, heel hook. Oh, no, but she's slipping out. Yep, and Ribas realized that. Another hip toss, but now Ribas is on her back. Wow, what a dumb decision. Now they're slowly going to half guard. Wow, man. Ribas is doing a good job off her back. She's got a cut under her right eye. Whenever you have an opponent smothering you like this, you have to make space. What she's failing to do is use her feet to push off the hips of Rose. You can't let her control all of this space. Wrestling is all about space. The less space you have, the less control you have. The more space you have, the less control you have. But the less space you have, the more control you have. I know I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. Basically, the closer you are to your opponent, the more control you have over them. Because if you're further away, then all of your limbs are spread out and you can't control them effectively. Let's look how many significant strikes. We've got 63 significant, or we got 63. We've got 63 total strikes for Rose, and we've got 63 for Ribas. Okay, so we've got 43 significant strikes to 34 for Ribas. So this is actually a pretty even fight. All things considered. Rose is on top. 25 seconds left. Body shots from Rose. elbows from Rabas. Very interesting. I definitely have Rose winning so far. Because Rabas is just, she has no answer to the puzzle. Anytime she gets on the ground, she's kind of just content with it. And anytime they're striking, all of her punches are looping and they miss. And let me guess, Rabas throws her hands up again, but she did not win that round. I know why she does it. It's for the judges, so she can, you know, it's that, what do you call it? Sugar Ray Leonard, he used to always do that. He'd flurry for 30 seconds at the end of each round, and the judges would think that he was whooping ass. But Rose is looking very, very fatigued. I mean, not very, very, but she's breathing out of her mouth. Yeah, so the game plan still for Rabas would be to close the distance with the kicks, maybe throw some punches in between, but I'd like to see a lot more head kicks because they landed hard, but they were blocked by Rose. What I like to see from Rose is more wrestling or more striking. Either way, she's winning this fight. She just needs to keep kicking the legs. And Rabas, I'd like to see a lot more spinning back kicks from her too, because those are working. It doesn't even have to be spinning back kicks, just kicks to the body in general. Alright. I think we got round 3 now. Got round 3. Rose is looking a lot more faster now. Rabas goes with a kick that is so slow. 4 minutes and 48 seconds into round 3. And a right hand lands from Rose. But it doesn't seem like either of these ladies have had a legit power shot yet. Where one of them was rocked and, you know, it just doesn't seem like it yet. High kick almost lands from Rabas, but almost gets her into a really bad position. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Spinning wheel kick from Rabas, but now she's just trying Hail Marys at this point. Right hand lands from Rose. I see the beginning of the end coming soon. Whenever you see someone... Oh, slip from Rose. Whenever you see someone doing all of these desperate things, that's how you know they're not creative anymore. They're just trying to throw something out there to win. But Rose, she's staying very simple. Rabas is moving all over the place, kind of feeling herself a little bit. But a jab lands from Rose. And the still confident nature is working a little bit better for Rose than the fast, all over the place nature for Rabas here. Rabas is trying her best to cut off the ring right now. Leg kick lands. 57 significant strikes from Namajunas, while 39 from Rabas. So I'd like to see, there we go, high kicks. I want to see a little bit more high kicks from Rabas. Set it up a little bit with some leg kicks. I'd just like to see some action, any type. Throw some jabs. You can't let Rose dictate the pace, though. You can't let anybody dictate the pace. Back in the clinch. And now Rose, and disengage from the clinch. Alright, my bad. We've got 1 minute and 58 seconds left in round 3. And Rose goes in. Oh, and takedown from Rabas. But let's see how long it takes for Rose to get back up. Very, very quick. Oh, and Rose with a takedown. Now she's on her back. Man, they're throwing each other around all over the place right now. Rose backs Rabas up to the fence. Good head positioning from Rose. Being able to keep her head on the inside of the cage rather than on the outside, so she'd be able to move out on her left side. But Rose is looking very, very good. I'd hope to see a knockout, though. I don't want to see this fight go to 5 rounds. Oh, Rabas with a trip out of nowhere. Side control. Or side saddle here. Wrist control from Rabas. Good punches land. Okay, yeah, Rabas is doing a good job isolating the one arm. What Rose needs to do is just ride out the position. She's got 55 seconds to work. While Rabas is spinning around now in side control. rather than side saddle. Taken down 10 of 11 UFC opponents. So basically, she's taken down everybody. Let's look at the stats here real quick. Control time. Rose has the control time. Significant strike 64 for Rose and 51 for Ribas. She's going to need to do a little bit more if she wants to win this fight here. Because I still got Rose winning by all 3 rounds so far. Even though she's got the control right now. Oh, back control. She's got 1 hook in. But she's got 7 seconds to work. And Rose has 2 hands on the wrist. And Ribas doesn't even know what to do with it. And that's it for round 3. This fight might go all 5 rounds. I think Rose might win all 5 rounds. Ribas puts her hands up every single time, but I don't think she's winning at all. Pat Barry telling her to breathe. Yeah, I'd say Rose do exactly what Rose is doing so far. She's doing exactly what she needs to be doing. Well, Ribas, she's just getting thrown around a little bit. The wrestling is her best shot so far. Because anytime it gets to wrestling, she has not an edge, but she has a little bit better of a chance. And what happens after this if Rose actually wins? 4 minutes and 38 seconds into round 4. Namajunas in the middle on the monster logo, and Ribas is kind of relying on that jab right now. And she's not even trying to land it. She's just trying to throw it out there to maintain that space in between them. I'd like to see Rose get a little bit more confident and throw a couple more combos. Ribas goes with the high kick. I don't know why she keeps throwing the high kick with nothing behind it. She keeps just throwing it out there and it's not even landing. A couple good punches land from Ribas. And Ribas looking like she wants to spin, but I think that might just be a feint. Goes in with a leg kick. And yeah, I think Namajunas is winning every fight, every round so far. But I don't know, man. Let me look at the score here. We got 109 total strikes. Now the significant strikes are starting to add up a little bit for Ribas here. It looks like Rose is starting to fade a little bit. But I'd like to see Rose get a little bit more confident here. Just go in with some shots, man. You've already had some good shots so far. We got Ribas going in. Another high kick. Right and the left from Rose. Jab lands. And Namajunas on top. 1 minute and 35 seconds left in round 4. And anytime it gets on the ground, I feel like Namajunas has got the advantage. And even if she's not on top, she still has the ability to get back up. Where Ribas just... I don't think she's going to be able to get up from this position for the rest of the minute and 17 seconds left in this round. But I think Namajunas has got this fight so far. Some people could say that she lost round 3, but I'd say overall, I'd say she won this so far. And another big thing is how she puts the hand on the mouth of Ribas. This stops you from breathing, but the most important thing it does is make you uncomfortable. And it doesn't really stop you from breathing more than it just makes you uncomfortable. And most people, that's the beginning of the end, whenever little things like that. Namajunas good head positioning here. 30 seconds left in round 4. And triangle attempt here. Oh, and it's slipping through. Nope. Now back into the full guard. That was close there. I'd like to see a little bit more submission attempts then from Ribas here. Namajunas posturing up. 10 seconds left. 9, 8. And yeah, I think Namajunas has got this fight on lock so far. Yeah. I don't know. Just Anytime, anytime the round ends, Rabas sticks her hands up. Yeah, I think it's hilarious. I mean, it's a good strategy, though. Alright, we're about to head into round 5. Yeah, I really think, Namajuma should be the one that's ranked number 8. Shit. She's making Rabas look like she doesn't even belong here. But Rose has had the same constant look on her face the whole entire time. She's just completely stoic right now. I think, significant strikes, 73 for Namajumas and 71 for Rabas. So it's a very close fight. Yeah, it's a very close fight. But the control time, too. Anytime that there's been a takedown, there's been 1 takedown from Rose out of 2 attempts. And she has more control time. So Rabas has taken her down. And Namajumas has managed to have more control, which is crazy because you take somebody down and you're not the one that's controlling them. Let me skip ahead a little bit so we're live here. Okay, we are live. 4 minutes and 49 seconds into round 5. And I feel like if Rose just went with a hard shot right now, she would be able to knock out Rabas. Oh, 1-2 lands from Rose. I feel like she should just empty the gas tank, both of them. Why not? It's round 5. Like, these girls have plenty to give. Superman punch and high kick attempt from Rabas, but nothing. And Rose needs to do some shit like that. I feel like it would actually land on Rabas. She's so stiff, she doesn't move her head. Oh, good right hand lands from Rose. Pressuring. I feel like Rose, if she just went with 1 hard shot or 1 hard kick, she would win this fight. She would win by a knockout right now. 3 minutes and 57 seconds left. Spinning back fist from Rabas. But honestly, man, this has just been a really one-sided fight from Rose here. I don't know. It's not the most entertaining fight I've watched, that's for sure. It's kind of just Rose skating through this round now and winning the fight, really. Yeah, but it seems like most people do agree that Rose is winning right now. I feel like she could just win this fight if she just went forward and, hit hard. Spinning back kick attempt from Rabas, but shit like that. I saw that spinning back kick come from a mile away. Why didn't Rose just go with the right hand? Capitalize. What the coaches should be saying, because Rabas leaves a lot of openings here. Body shot lands from Rabas. High kick attempt. Now Rabas is just going with spinning attempts. 1 minute and 46 seconds left. Another spinning attempt. This is how I know she's just trying to empty the gas tank. Whenever you start throwing spinning shit like that, another high kick. See, where was all this a couple seconds ago? 1 minute and 31 seconds left. And I think Rose has won this. I mean, let's look at the strikes so far. 169 to 145. Oh, significant strikes. 95 to 83. Okay, so Rabas is actually coming back a little bit, but all that control time, man. You can't beat 7 minutes of control time. I wonder what they're going to say, though. Because I think Rose won, even though... I mean, like, look at that control time. That's 7 minutes of control time. You can't beat that. Like, I mean, I know damage over control, but still. 52 seconds left in round 5. 13 seconds left in round 5. Both of them throwing. It's a very close fight standing up, but I think whenever you put that 7 minutes of control time, I think Rose won this. But I feel like she would have been able to win this a lot faster if she would have went in with some harder shots. So, both of them put their hands up at the end, and the official decision is coming up. Like I said, I think if Rose was a little bit more confident, she would have been able to get a knockout, or at least a TKO. But overall, it was definitely not the best fight on the card. The best fight was Talbot Peyton Talbot or whatever his name was. But I don't think this was the best fight, to be honest. This should not have been a fucking fight night. I don't know. I'm glad I watched it, but it was a very boring fight. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was a very fucking boring fight, and I don't know. It was just no hard shots were landed. The first round, Rose had a couple good moments where she was dodging punches, but other than that, man, it was just wrestling, control time, and you know, they have a couple cuts, but I don't know. It wasn't the most entertaining fight to watch, but let's see who won it. Because I think Rose won, obviously, but let's see what you guys think. Or let's see what the judges think. Because, yeah, I don't know. But like I said, Jason Herzog, I have nothing bad to say about him. Like, at the end of this fight, I barely even knew he was here. But I think Rose won, for sure. Right? Rose should have won, right? Let's see. Alright. I think she should have won. Right? Yep. Yeah. She definitely should have won. Yep. So Rose wins. That control time. If she didn't have all that control time, then I think Rabas definitely would have won over the significant strikes. But, yeah. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am absolutely exhausted. So I just... Oh, she's a Taekwondo and Karate black belt? Wow, that's a mad respect right there. She's got a big cut on her face, too. But, I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is the most exhausted I've been after any podcast. So, I'm going to end this one early. No more, no fucking Jake Paul fights we're going to watch. No nothing. Maybe next weekend we will. But I'm going to end this one short. I don't know how long we've even been recording. But, thank you all for watching. I'm going to get out of here early. And, yeah, guys, I probably have a lot more I need to say. I post every week. Check out the Instagram if you want to check out these podcasts live. And if you have any suggestions for things that you'd want me to watch on these podcasts or things you'd want me to talk about or explain, let me know. And, yeah, guys, sorry for dipping out of here early, but I'm not going to lie. I am super exhausted, and staying up until, like, 1 o'clock for these UFC cards can be very, very, very exhausting. But, yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. There was a couple good fights on here. Like I said, never sleep on a fight night. And, yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Later.